welcome to URL, people. You have not missed much. We've been slagging off Apple and chatting about... Well, I have. I can't remember what we've been chatting about. Anyway, second shout of 2020 part 2. We have another 27 tracks to go through tonight, so you're getting 3 minutes. Please welcome tonight my guest Jimmy Scavenger, all the way from Pierrot, and Pip, all the way from fucking London. So, there are 20 people in the house tonight. Welcome Jason Marsh, Fuzzy, Max, Andrew, Dave, Elvira, Keeper's Brew, Michael Bath, Sergio Mainter, Inky, oh my god.
Welcome back. Keep going, Matt, you're doing really well.
I'm done, I'm spent, honestly. Running around trying to get this together was just a fucking nightmare.
Me sitting there going, what have I done wrong?
Please tell me you can hear everything, people. Anyway, that was the Charlie Ryan, the War Minstrel, and me doing a track. I did a little bit in that track, and yeah, hold on a minute. This was all smooth, and then it all fucked up. Right, Jason Doyle's first. Right, okay. Oh, it's a YouTube video. Let's hope it plays.
I thought you'd sorted your YouTube issues.
I'm hoping I have. I will find out in 2 minutes.
Jason Stealth, Stinger.
They played last week fine, after a little...
Seems to be doing well.
Holding steady. Anyway, welcome to the show, people. Sound is good, thank you very much. Genocide said, found ya. Yes, we're streaming from YouTube tonight just to see if there is any change in the sound quality on things. Oh, wait. Not what I expected. Sound is great, thank you very much.
Got it right now, the sound for that. So starting off all guitars.
Yes, very strange. Like you say, Jason Stealth, Stinger. I believe this is his second track.
Relatively new then. Have you been on the URL? Have you been following it for a while, Jason? Watching like any episode before?
Oh yeah, he's very active on the profile, but I don't think he's put much in simply because I don't think he makes a style that we're comfortable with or accessible, you know, as this is, which is, you know, fine.
So that doesn't mean then that there's a URL accessible, is there?
Well, the stuff that we prefer, let's put it that way. Okay, much better quality than Facebook, says Optical Trace. Michael Bath says, this has a pink Floyd somebody else can read comments. Floyd feel.
Someone else says, sounds great. Sounds is good. Found ya. Oh, we've already had these ones.
You're behind time.
I am behind. Why is mine not refreshing?
Are you on his Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
That's going to be adding to his load as well, so we might start dropping out.
I think we're going to be alright.
Yeah?
I think we should be alright.
Seems to be working.
No, you said this one. You can turn the Wi-Fi off and switch it on.
You're welcome to use my hotspot.
Why are you not showing that? Oh, because I'm not going for now, am I? I'm going
It's
for
not going to be a
YouTube.
very good connection. I don't know if it will support. Well, actually, having said that,
Yeah, you're sending
to take 106 megs, so far it's took like 25 minutes. This might not get sent for the end of the show, guys. I was going to have an exclusive for you, but... Oh, it's gone down.
Hallelujah.
Right, that was the first track.
16% sent.
Go on, Jim, say something about it.
It was very quiet.
It was very quiet.
I don't know if it was just because we've not got the speaker set in here right yet or whatever, but I found it really difficult, and I kept hearing hints of acid. It would have been nice to hear some of that come out. It would have suited that.
Yes. I think we may need to turn up in there. Pip, you want to say something about that one?
It's almost relatively cinematic in bits to me.
Yes. I think that's where he was going with it.
But...
There we go. There we go. Right, we're in the groove. I'm really, really sorry, people. Sorry to Jason for totally just trying to sort tech out through your track. I do apologise.
It's most distracting, I've got to say.
It is really most distracting. I'm really, really sorry. I hate it. The first couple of tracks are always a bit of a pain in the butt. Yeah, I'm going to give you like a 7 just to kick things off. Did sound like a cinematic. Would have been good in a cinematic setting. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dying, people.
That's kind of what cinematic means.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. Anyway, you've got Gary Baxter up next.
Oh man, is this going to be a guitar solo jobby
I
again?
believe it is. Yeah. I believe there it is. There. It sounds like a kazoo, doesn't it?
Oh no, it's still
What is your obsession with that thing, man?
You guitars?
Yeah.
Oh mate, when you're out on stage and you're yeah. That's a fat slice of cheese, isn't it?
Can I say it's got me tapping my toe?
Pip's a secret disco fan.
Oh, this is like electro.
It's like...
Electro.
No, it's not like electro. It's like, I don't know, I'm not a son, keep track yet. But I know Gary is a nice guy.
I know Gary's a nice guy, but I'm going to slate this one. Hit the show. No, that's what I imagine was coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Nadat says, love the cheesy lead. War Minstrel says, melts. I can see the look of distaste on your face already. Dylan says 90s groove.
I'm a bit allergic to cheese, gotta be honest, yeah.
I'm not going to judge vegans on a show. That just feels out of place. How's that working out for you?
What, being allergic to cheesy music? Not very well. Not very well. I had to fucking produce and mix Ollie Linear's stuff for him, all that donk that he does, the jingle donk and all that shit, yeah. I come out in a fucking rash when I do that shit.
Done with those projects, you just kind of go outside with the sky, hold your arms out a little bit, shake.
No, I just climb into bed and try and forget that I exist for a little while. Basically.
You know, I think I can find that one.
I'd really quite like to be anaesthetised after doing them, but, you know. Unfortunately, I've heard it's terribly addictive, so I'm not going to bother dabbling with that stuff.
Sensing sensibility.
Yeah.
Alright, well, 28 people in the house, I am well fucking shocked.
Well, how the fuck are you all?
Yeah, man, I'm really, really shocked.
There are actually a lot of people coming.
Oh, Harry. What have you done, man? This is like straight off of Axel F or...
Yeah. But that's what he does. He's got those old DX7 keyboards, he's got a guitar.
It makes me think of racing games on my old consoles as a kid.
Yeah. Makes me feel like his bell bombs.
Techno.
Nope, I don't know what he's built this as.
House. It's house. There's a house logo thing. The video has a house logo and it's smiling at me while I enjoy this beautiful music.
I think it's good. I'm going to give it a...
Land and Root Generator.
Land and Root?
Yeah, Land and Root Generator.
I'm going to give it an 8. I think it's pretty good.
That has... See, look, LRG.
Land and Root Generator. I kind of like it. I think Pip's going to like it too. I'm not too sure you are.
I'm not keen, no.
Is that
It's well produced and bloody well played, mate.
Live as well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Bloody well played.
All live.
But, mate, I cannot stand that music.
What's wrong with cheese, man? Pip, what were your thoughts on the track?
2 out of 3. I thought it was great. It was like a jam, but it wasn't a jam that was just, you know,
it wasn't a noodle. Yeah,
it was somebody having
structured.
Fun.
Yeah,
he obviously enjoyed what he's doing.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely enjoys what he does. He's also an actor, so if you liked him, go and check him out. Anyway, up next, Graham Lee, Acid Walk. He got a hell of an intro in that, so I'm skipping it a bit.
What intro was that? 41 seconds.
I mean, that's fair, if, you know, for an intro, but like now you can't have that 41 seconds.
I was diagnosed with ADHD at one point.
There is a kick there,
but it's way in the distance. Matthias says, not my kind, but well done, well made. I don't think it's going to, I think this one's full of mud.
I'm waiting for something top end, I'm waiting for that
I want your synth up as well to like modulate the envelope, so you know the sound's getting shorter and then longer again, shorter and longer again. It would like add to this hypnotic vibe that you think you generated. But you know what? I would fucking dance my nuts up to this if I'd sleep somewhere.
Tell it like it is, Pip. Tell it like it is. It's too muddy for me.
Yeah, there's no top. There's no sort of
nothing but that mid-range.
Yeah.
Maybe it's on purpose.
No, I mean there's a really nice bass line in there. Oh, now we get some top end.
It does sound like it's muddy, though.
It is still muddy.
Where's it from? You know?
Graham Lee, he's English, I believe.
In my room group.
Yes, he is. Graham Lee is the admin for In My Room, which is a lovely little group. David Jones says, yes, very muddy. Agreed. Kev says, needs mastering 6.5. Paid on Tech says, are these the tunes from last week? They are. And Genocide says, way too samey. I am loving your name.
Who?
Genocide.
Genocide.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dylan says, a bit more variation would do wonders. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, David, I think I'm around with you on this one. It's probably about a 6 for me. It does need EQ work.
Jim Pendergast. Prendergast. Fucking hell, I'm doing an ollie now. Jesus Christ says, ears trying to hear but feet still tapping.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's a toe tapper, but...
There's a track here. Yeah.
But it's very long, very the same.
Yeah.
It's had about 3 minutes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sorry.
I do want to go home at some point.
Yes, indeed. We've got to spin through a fucking bucket load of tracks. So that's the first 3. We are now into... Okay.
Before we go on to the next one, though, for
Yeah.
Papa Dun Tech, he said just add saturation. And maybe, yeah, if you just did it really slowly over the whole thing.
I think it needs cleaning from the ground up, if I'm honest.
Just needs a proper mix and not run through a limiter so hard.
Yeah. Other than that, it was a nice track. Like Jim said, tap your toe, but like unfortunately your ears were straining.
It's just
to
a
hear it.
roller as well, you know. Doesn't really do much and just goes on and like you've got to do things to keep the interest.
Onto this track, though. Is that supposed to be a language, the name of that track? Goa Gasta Doi.
Okay, there's a story behind this. This guy's been very active on all my pages for a good 1.5 years, and I've tried desperately to get him to send tracks to the URL. This dude is French, he doesn't understand. Well, he does understand, but it's very rudimentary. So trying to explain to him what you got to do, honestly, was just fucking unbelievable. Anyway, for the last track, Max gave it a 5, Nadat gave it a 6, Pay gave it a 6. So yeah, it needs work doing to it.
Got some cool sounds in it.
See, like he's been sending me stuff for a good couple, like year and a bit, and I'm like, dude, people are going to appreciate this. You need to get it into the URL. I hope he's watching tonight. Yeah, good bit of acid trance. Produced nicely.
French know their fucking acid though.
Knows where it needs to be.
I'd say French. They fucking French and audio in general. So the French lead the world really in a lot of ways with audio. You've seen them fucking DVLA things, Bluetooth speakers. They put out like 4K of sound. They just I saw one in the shop and I was like, I'm still not convinced that kind of sub can come from that little box. Even with flappy things on the sides that do this, I still don't see how it's possible that something that small can move that much air and create that much vibration. Yeah, totally.
Just say it's magic.
No, say it's a hidden pair of 21s somewhere. Do you know what I mean? They've got some psychos hidden somewhere in the building, a nice 5K amp drive. Yes.
Someone just walks around with a sub all the time.
But I was just thinking, 2 of them things, they're about 3 or 4 grand a piece or something silly like that. But I was just thinking 2 of them kick the ass for most rigs I've ever heard. Just because the sound on them is more like a stereo. It's so well defined for something that loud.
Run them as well through, if you want to use them in the internal space, you can probably find a way to make them sounds just flat as possible with noise response, and there's some software you can get from Sonos, I think, that measures the response of the speakers in the room.
It tells you where to put them basically. Yeah. Just move them around to the sound the best.
Andrew, you two should be stereo. That's a big problem that people have been asking about, and it should be stereo. Nadat says, old goer, love this. Graham Lee gives it a 6-ish. I think that's a little unfair, fella, but you know, music is personal taste. Sour Alien says, hello peeps, bit bit late, but the sound is great.
I rhymed.
I didn't try. Right, you've had your 3 minutes. Like I say, this is the French guy that didn't really understand what to do, and I'm giving you a solid 8.5. Don't really like trance, but it's done nicely.
No, I don't. This is really well done, though.
Yeah.
And I don't mind a bit of acid trance. I used to play it back in the day.
Yeah, we've all dabbled in that.
This is a bit more sort of like it's been brought a bit up to date, but good work, mate. Not something I would go to a party of, but
thumbs up all right.
Yeah,
No, not
well
something. I may end up walking away from it after about half an hour.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Matthias Soccer. This dude is a fucking legend. Without him, I wouldn't have Photoshop on any machine. And yeah, look at both. He's got kit.
Let's talk about the kit he's got now.
Okay. See this little yellow box here in the corner?
Yeah, the bottom of the screen on the towards the left.
Yeah, that is his own design. I can point this out here on the thingy, just here. That is his own design there.
Nice.
The Soccer Distortion, I am getting one. Also, we are working in partnership to bring you a new, improved, modded Chaos pad. So hopefully I get that back in February, but I'll keep you all updated on that.
Are you going to call it the Meringa Chaos pad?
So clown, it's the soccer. Yeah.
Chaos
I was just about to reach down there and have a drink of my water, and then I remembered that Terry the Lurcher has been drinking out of it already.
I've got a sealed bottle.
Matthias Sock is in the building. He's commenting now. This is him on the screen. You are watching. I seem to have sorted out all my YouTube bugs, and everything is running nicely.
That weird they are.
Yeah. Keeps it cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seb says, I love this. I believe he's talking about the last track, Goer for the Win. There's about I believe it's nearly a 30-second lag time, so we may be getting comments that Matthias Soccer says, for this one, I'm just using the OPZ 1303 and a circuit. Oh. What 303 are you using, fella?
I am down by this. It looks like a thin synth.
Yeah, it does look like a DIN-Sync and RE.
I want that so much. Can I have it?
Yeah.
I'll give you a high 5.
Right, he sent me this the other week, and I was noticing, I'm like, yeah, that sounds really good. I noticed the Digitac is off, the AMX is off. I'm like, dude, you know, why?
Yeah, just want to suppress as much out of as little as you can with the kit.
Yeah.
I've never had a ton of kit at once. I mean, I shared something earlier on. Everyone who's got me on Facebook might have seen I put up some pictures of the synth I sold when I was younger.
Yeah,
that I really
201.
201. D-Beam. My college had it and we all just went mad. Like, look at this. Whoa. It's the infrared beam that you can
Yeah.
modulation with. It's so funny. And then I loved it so much as an actual thing to learn about synthesis on. It's not really what I learn on, but it's one of the things that I learnt on. It's just so easily laid out.
Yeah.
It's a fucking, like, really like CS80, but not a CS80, obviously.
I don't know what a CS80 is.
Yamaha. Classic
Like
Yamaha. Before they started making
Vangelis or Vangelis.
Yeah.
That's that.
Vangelis?
Vangelis?
Vangelis.
Vigilantes.
Let him twine his name apart.
I don't know, it might be Vangelis, but
shit, I hope he's not watching.
It sounds wrong when you say Vangelis. It's like you call it a GIF.
It's Jeff, surely.
Or somewhere you'll go like Balsac.
So yeah, there are comments flying around for this one saying good work all round, and yeah, again, for just using 3 pieces of kit, doing well.
I
like it, it's a bit punky though.
Punky.
Yeah, it's like punky trance. Maybe
It's got some attitude to it.
Yeah. And I say less is more all the time.
Charlie Ryan says, reminds me of when I finished The Legends of Zelda. Solid 8.5. Charlie, I'll agree with you on that one, fella. Unfortunately, Matthias, that is all the time I can give you today. Boom.
Good
Final
little
words?
jam.
Good little jam.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good words from Pip there. Okay, who is...
I could say one other thing. I play video games to that.
Oh God, it's better than most video game music. They
yes.
tend to fill it up with like modern bloody American rap. I don't want to call it. I like disgraces of the name hip hop.
There are some games which save the medium of soundtrack to this.
Okay, so this is Pay Dumb Tech, I believe.
Well, since I've been around anyone who played games a lot, but I worked at Children's Home and at special kids before that. So yeah.
I've never done it.
Video games were just like it's just always really hard. You can't have kids at that age who don't have video games.
Good experience, though?
To a point, yeah. There is a reason I'm not doing it anymore. They tend to take over your life.
Teaching.
And teaching, sport work. So I did it for 18 odd years, including being self-employed, doing music workshops and stuff.
Yeah.
Working with charities mostly.
Any particular reason you always decided to work with charities?
No, just like that.
Good. Nice and organic.
I did a couple of workshops for a local youth club that my partner was working at to cover someone who hadn't turned up or hadn't come up with the goods. I organised someone to go in and do a DJ one. I went in and did a music one and got another guy in who went in with a whole bunch of guitars and basses and 2 drum kits and a whole bunch of microphones and amps and stuff. Just like, yeah.
Set up a good time, really.
Every weekend, through the 4 weekends, through the holidays, they got...
Hey, you're kidding me. This is an NPC live and a monologue. This is live.
NPC Live
This is
can
really...
do a lot.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people with the NPC live.
Do a damn lot.
Doesn't look hands-on to me, though. Just looks like...
It's just about your setup.
It's just
set up all your pieces.
Yeah, and off you go, yeah.
And learn how to play it.
No, it works for him, I'm sure. Like, this,
You have to learn how to play it.
Pay's saying, shut up, listen to my track. Dude, we are listening to your
we are
track.
listening, and I've got to tell you, mate,
I like it a lot.
what are the breaks constructed from various drums because it sounds really organic, or is it actually sampled from the breaks?
Somebody else says the same thing, nice palette of samples, mate.
Yeah.
Kev gives it a very cool 9. Fuzzy is being very conservative with the score, 6.5.
Dennis.
Jesus, man, that's like...
He's probably thinking it's early in the show, I don't want to... I like to do it on a track-by-track basis every time. It's just like, I can't compare it to something else, that's not fair.
Yeah, and this is a totally different style. This is, at the moment, this is track of the night for me. I'm absolutely loving this. I wouldn't go that far. So far, track of the night. There will be more, of course. Go on, Jim.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Thumbs
Just
up
an
from Jim.
NPC.
An NPC and a monologue. Absolutely awesome.
Wicked.
You know what? If I could break dance, I would to that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WW, Weight
Yay!
Watchers Reimagined have a new
Refresh the
customised
damn
weight
page.
loss programme where no
Pip was like,
foods are
you've got to get rid of the
off
ads. You've got to get rid of the ads. You've got to get rid of the ads.
from the sponsor.
So I'm just going to let him play.
I'm
gonna die someday.
Workshop with support and advice from an expert coach, plus hints and tips from your local community.
I'm pressing up.
I'm not even joking. I am. Guess what? So are you two.
It's not even going to skip it, are you?
We're losing listeners.
As we speak. Anyway, you're listening to JC Late Night Sessions.
He's the only one left watching.
His envelope.
Jonathan Cross.
Is that a picture of everything you use in this, or just like your general setup at the time of taking that picture that you're using on this particular thing?
I believe that's what he's got. He's got
There has been a very trancey feel to the whole show so far.
It's the ass end of the thread. It always adopts a feel. I'm happy for trance. I'm glad it's not ambient industrial. Be thankful we could be a lot worse.
You say that, and the next person, the person who's next is thinking, shit, that's what I fucking posted.
It's just me, innit? I don't like it, so, you know.
Dylan says, nice one, lovely guitar sound underneath, rock on 9.
I bet you had loads of good techno last week, didn't you?
I knew it. I don't even remember last week.
Oh, mate.
Oh, me and Lynn's. Yeah, it was quite psytrancey last week.
I don't remember last week either. Don't worry, Mike.
Papa Dum Text, give it there. Said thanks, boys, for the thingy.
Is it Papa Dum Tech?
Yeah, Papa Dum
I thought
Tech.
it was Papa Dum Tech.
Yeah, so this, Papa Dum Tech. It might be Pay Dum Tech on there.
Maybe he's changed it.
David Jones says 2 out of 10 for the spoken word. I'm guessing he's talking about us. Thank you very much.
I just want to keep singing it to Madonna's Papa Don't Preach, though. Papa Don't Take. Someone's name always
You've ruined it
every week.
That's stuck in my head now.
I know. I'm always doing that.
Jim, thanks.
It's alright. Anytime. You're welcome to a bit of Madonna with somebody's name twined into the...
Now you got to give me a Madonna vinyl if you got one.
I could probably dig you one.
Christ, really?
Yeah.
You've probably got that record, haven't you?
Maybe. And I've got Kylie Minogue.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I should be so lucky.
I'm not saying, oh, God, like, oh, God, I think...
About 5 or 6 Kylie Minogue acapellas on my computer.
Not a bad thing.
She had a decent voice.
It's horrible.
I don't
nasal and it's horrible.
Okay.
You should hear the studio recordings. They're really different to the things that go on the records.
Name someone a better singer than Annie Lennox.
Oh, personally, I could name a few, but I can't remember their names because I'm crap at names. You put me on the spot. But the black woman who sang for Massive Attack on Blue Line's album.
I used to know her name, but I can't remember.
I can't remember her fucking name. It's going to do my head in. This is. Why'd you? Thanks, mate. God. In the zoo. What was her name?
Dylan says triple vibe, like it, it's an 8. I don't think it's quite an 8 for me. It's live, so.
What was her name?
And my hair is looking awful in the zoo.
Quite big lady. Taking too much of my time, this one was patience.
Tell us in the comments who was the singer in your zoo.
I can't remember stuff.
Everyone's got Wikipedia, we don't. We're talking to you. Tell us who the singer in your zoo is.
Yes. I can't drift off with this sort of music. You know? It's like, and I've heard quite a bit of it now in a row, and it's getting more and more difficult to concentrate on it.
Yes.
Can I say something that might be scathing?
Go on then.
I would expect this in a cocktail bar in like Miami, or not Miami specifically. It sounds kind of like beef, I think, actually.
Yep.
And I'm beef attracted. I wouldn't want to be chatting shit to some really, really hot woman at the bar. I'd just be wanting to dance to the song. That's the little disclaimer I'm going to add.
I'm going to give you Middle of the Road 7. Nice track, bit floaty, not my thing. People in the right setting will enjoy it though. Anyway, DJ Jones is up next with a nice thumping 9-minute long track. Thank you, fella.
Often a fan of that.
What, the 9-minute track?
Yeah.
Gonna knock you on a bit. There we go.
Oh.
Usually get kind of nice old housey, hard housey sort of vibe from DJ Jones.
Occasional bit of techno, some breaks, some drum and bass, some hip hop, whatever the fuck he feels like. The guy never stops.
Literally does not.
He is a machine. He must just not have to work.
Sour Alien says, nice groove, needs mixing and mastering to get the best out of it. Absolutely agreed. Dave says, needs more room for synth parts in my opinion. I kind of agree, but remember he's only got, I think it's a drum machine, a synth, literally he's got 4 pieces of kit and that's it. So far the tracks tonight lack oomph. Well made and produced, but a little blah. Yes. Genocide says 7 for me, like it though. DJ Jones?
Yeah, I was hoping he was going to put one of his quite shreddy ones in.
Well, again, this is the way the last ass end of the thread goes. It's a bit kind of trancey a bit tonight.
You know, it does remind me of Yazoo a little bit. A little bit. I can hear.
Who used to sing in Yazoo?
Pass.
Don't go.
Someone tell me. Yeah, don't go.
Don't Gonzalez.
Somebody tell us who sang with you, Zoo.
I'll never let you go. Don't go.
Please don't go. Not that one.
No.
David John says, very 90s Saturday night, 9 out of 10. Also, I'm Michael Heinemann. Ah.
Oh yeah, Davy Jones second.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Mike.
I did wonder about that. was like, is he trying to boost our
It's
numbers?
funny, like all the different names.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult changing over, I tell you. Alien says like this straight away.
It's going down
Dealing
well.
to give it a 9. Yeah, I like it. But again, it's got nothing that's grabbed me by the testicles and said, you need to dance to me. It's good.
I think coming through the right system,
You're going to know
the
about
kick
it.
would definitely... You heard that kick earlier on? When it comes back in, trust me, when this kick comes back in, I can expect a lot of that. I don't know if you've layered it with the bass line.
It's got a groove to it. It's like modern acid house. Someone was saying 90s, but actually...
It saves up to date.
Sounds like it could be...
This sounds actually pretty up to date.
Apparently it's Alison Moyet.
Alison Moyet, thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Alright, is that who we were looking for?
Amazing voice.
Okay.
But I do like Annie Lennox's voice. She's got an amazing voice as well. The woman from Cranberries.
Like the Stabs.
I don't remember.
Different
I don't
again.
really remember people's names.
I like all different sort of styles of singing, you know, so...
This has actually got me wanting drinking. Yeah, I want to drink whilst listening to this song right now.
I'd have a beer to this. I wouldn't be like turning the radio station or whatever.
Solid track. Absolutely solid track. I'm going to give you an 8 for it. Literally, it's
really well done. It's production on
and it's
that
not
as well.
offensive in any way. It's nice, it's groovy, it's slick. Sour Alien says, yeah, through a system this will come.
Got that bounce.
I love Stabs. So, yeah, solid 8 from me. Jim?
Good work, mate.
Pip?
Not my cup of tea, but really good work.
It's not my cup of tea,
It sounds
but
really
it's
snappy on this crappy
definitely
little, even
my
on this crappy
can of
little
lager.
speaker, and if it sounds pretty good on that, you know.
I wouldn't
an
drink and
achievement.
drive whilst listening to it, but I definitely would drink whilst listening to it. And I definitely would drive whilst listening to it.
Definitely wouldn't do something, but maybe.
I would drink whilst... I wouldn't drink and drive at the same time. It's just it would go with both of those occasions.
Okay, next up we have Sabatek. This is Where I Am. 6-minute long track. I'll just see if he wants me to skip it on a little bit.
I'm going to sit here with my phone like this and watch it because it seems to like not be able to make up its mind whether it's sending.
Are you really happy with this track that you've made? Is it making you quite like nervous that it's not sending? Or
Jim's trying to get a track over to us by the end of the evening. I'm sure it'll happen.
it will. What time is it now? It's 8, 10.
I don't always play stuff, do I?
No, not always. Not always at all. Nadat says the same thing. I would play this when biking. Yep. David Johnson says thank you for the positive input. Absolutely, mate. Your production is on point without a shadow of a doubt.
You don't even need us to tell you.
No, honestly.
That good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no mud in it at all ever.
Speaking of decent jobs, it's one of those songs that makes me want to shake my head, Mark.
It's a bit empty.
Sounds a bit spiral at the minute.
It gets you into that groove though, that's the point I guess. And then there's just that sparse vocal.
Vocal straight away for me.
But can you hear reverb, like a short reverb that's just very full on the vocal? Do you reckon it's just a sample? Where'd you get this sample from?
I don't think Sabatek's watching.
Well, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you watching? You're missing out, mate.
I wasn't expecting the vocal, if I'm honest.
I want to do a remix of this, actually. I'm going to get in touch with him
Do it.
and make it scary. And speed up a little bit. Would you let me do that, please? I'm going to get in touch with you.
Sabatek, get in touch with Pip Johns.
Yeah, do it.
Or Mr. Johns on SoundCloud. But you can find Pip Johns on Facebook too if you have either of these guys. I've got you on Facebook, haven't I? Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Must do.
Come on, my feed.
We need to sort that out.
Yeah.
Apparently David Johnson uses Ableton 8 and master is done with Ozone VST. Honestly mate, your work is absolutely like top notch. That's old.
Which version of Ozone did you say? Which version of Ozone did you say?
Ozone 4 VST.
Hey, Grandpa.
He's using a copy of Ableton 8 as well, so you know. But you know, if it does the job, get it done.
Mate, honestly, I'm just trying to take the piss because I'm jealous.
I stopped using it.
The older stuff runs so much better on the computer.
Yeah, Ableton 6 runs better on mine.
New software takes up far more
resources.
Yeah.
It's unusual for me.
Nadat says minimal but effective.
Call the right name for a word or whatever.
Fuzzy says Club Warmer 8.
Enjoy it.
Simon says liking this strangely enough. Nice bleak vibe. Yes.
See, I'm quite liking. I was hoping it was going to go somewhere else. I'm not keen on the vocals.
No, I'm not keen on the vocals. I'm with Jim on this one.
Did anyone ever listen to Burial? Imagine if he was not from South Croydon, where it's so depressing and damp. Instead, he was from Glasgow, where everyone likes Jack and House but still stabs each other. I feel like he was, you know. Yeah, I think that's what it sounded like. It's a compliment. It's a compliment.
It's a pretty picture.
It's not actually a stabby sound. It's not a stabby sound.
Backtrack.
Some Jack in House. That's what it was.
I got so distracted. I can't remember.
I just got stuck on the vocal. Sorry.
Yes, it's around about 7 for me. I agree with Jim. The vocal wasn't, and it didn't progress anywhere. It sounded really, really nice, but it just literally rolled along. It didn't, you know.
I'll step over there for a second.
Oh.
My microphone will reach.
Might do. Only one way to find out.
On it.
Go on. You should do it.
Yeah, I'll reach.
Okay.
Okay, we are.
That's all right. Just step over here for a second and roll myself a fag.
Okay.
This is.
Yeah.
I do like being off camera.
Patrick from.
That's not a fag.
You've got no idea what
That's
I'm doing over here. Just rolling my sleeve up and getting the...
For the American fans, if he's rolling a fag, it doesn't mean that he's rolling a fag. It means he's making a cigarette. In case
Does that sound like a cigarette?
The Americans don't say fag, do they? Do they?
Yeah, but that's what they call a gay person. Or it is if they're trying to be derogatory about it. Yeah, got it right.
Sep says, I don't know if it's YouTube, but the hats sound a bit harsh.
I'm not hearing any hats.
I think that was for the last one again. We're like at least 30 seconds behind.
This is a little bit quiet.
It is. I believe it's got a YouTube squash in it. What I advise anybody to do who's going to put in a YouTube video is double record it and then master the recording and then squash it to the video again and then put it on YouTube before.
Mark, that's work.
That's what I used to do. That's how I used to do my videos. Record them myself visually and record them and then like bass boost or something.
Together rather than letting the recorded audio serve. Yeah. Mine are all just pictures. I don't really do videos. I'd rather not do pictures. I'd like just a black screen. Anti-image.
Dave says really minimal but nice. Oomph to the kick. 8 from me. Yeah, we'll go with 8 too. Says that. I think that's for the last track. Simon Lewis says YouTube fucks the sound for sure. Well, the only reason we're streaming to YouTube tonight is to try and figure out whether YouTube actually holds better streaming quality than Facebook. If
it does for video.
Videos are working on YouTube.
Yeah, everything's working this evening. Everything is going a treat, which is great because the first chat was fucking
They
horrible.
do prioritise video, so it's written in one of their policies somewhere because they're a video app, you know. So if the higher quality video you do, the low quality your audio will automatically be put out on the stream.
Yeah.
So you have to find out the
medium between the two.
Cope with.
Somebody
you don't get that control on Facebook. It just squashes the video automatically and leaves the audio alone.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but there's
pretty much because it's actually easier for them to compress video on the fly than it is audio on the fly. I don't know why.
Facebook audio, there's that MP3 hiss, a digital hiss right at the top. You just hear it. Okay, this film.
The Fox family. I've actually been listening to this. Okay, I promise.
It's a bit minimal.
It's very minimal, but.
What's he using? Do you know?
Yeah, he's got an Electribe, an original Electribe. It looks like a TR8 and a Monotribe. That's very, very minimal.
He's got some stuff going on. So. Okay, the Monotribe. I haven't paid that much attention to that.
It's been using
really
a lot of
weird little
patterns
synth. Yeah, it's
to keep it all
interesting.
Yeah. Which is how it is.
It's a bit erratic.
It's random, sorry.
Yeah, I like a bit of random. You know what I'm like. I like dirt, and I'm not just talking about distortion. I like.
Like a slip.
Yeah, I like. Yeah.
A random shuffle.
Every now and then, drop a beat. Why the fuck not?
Okay, it feels more like a noodle than a track. And for those reasons, I mean, it was live and all that, but it felt more like a noodle for those reasons. Getting touching a 7.
I was quite enjoying it.
No.
Can't say.
What is this?
I thought it was hey, good job.
Yeah, you're allowed to have a different opinion.
Not a bad job.
You are totally allowed to have an opinion, and if it's not your thing, it's not your
I feel
thing.
like it's hard to form an opinion because I don't hear much of that. So
Yes.
give yourself something with what you have. If you can come up with a catalogue of work, then you can have something that's individual to you, and everyone else has exactly what you.
I like this man.
He tried to dig himself out of a hole and then just jumped straight back in.
I like this man a lot. You'll learn to just go with whatever your mouth says after a while.
Simon Lewis, Noodly 6.
don't
Yes, agreed. Oh, Herrick Johannes Voss has just joined us and says, looking sharp, dude. I think I'm looking awful. My hair is some sort of greeny, grey, pink colour.
Let's hear this. What's this platform he's playing this on?
This is Explore.
I haven't got it, mate.
It's in the wrong pocket. That's why.
Is it in?
It's in the wrong pocket.
It was in the left pocket, not the right one.
No, it's always in this pocket. It was in that pocket. That is lighter pocket. That's phone pocket.
This tune is too quiet.
It's too muddy.
It's really muddy.
It's really muddy.
So I'm leaning back like this because there's actually a speaker down here that's our only form of hearing this.
Yes.
And you need to kind of be on a level with it to be able to hear what it's doing.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what the speaker is, Mark? It's an Ion. It is an Ion.
An Ion block rocker. All
Ghetto.
50 watts of it.
Ghetto. That is
Apparently, Professor Dictabeat says YouTube is censoring me. Well, I'm not surprised. Every platform these days
That's not my
censors.
fault. I mean, I've sweared the most out of us.
Honestly,
I've said fuck twice, like 3 times.
3 times. Fuck.
Oh God, fuck's sake.
For fuck.
Has anyone said cunt yet?
I haven't got my balls out, so we are well within.
Oh, yeah.
well within acceptable parameters.
What happens if I say capitalism? Nothing, I guess.
No. They're more concerned about copyright.
Oh,
Yes, they are.
Okay, copyright.
Why I use them to put up all my bootleg remixes. It amuses me that they stay up there for years.
Fuzzy says this sounds kind of like a rubbish bin.
It says
In a good way.
Mr. Wazzo, Analog Worms, the sequel.
Yes, I listened to that.
Yeah.
Decent job.
Right, yeah. It's the whole tune as well.
Yeah.
Pretty much just looped up a couple of bits of it to make it into the track I wanted.
It's good. I liked it in comparison to, like, I went and listened back to the original one. I thought, I like actually what you've done. You've not, this is such a good tune.
It's one of my favourite
There's not much you need to
on
do
that
to
album. Like, to be honest, that whole
The
album.
remix is basically one person saying, I like what this is, I want that to be mine.
Yeah,
I wish this was my idea. You did such a good song that I wish it was my idea.
too right.
And I want it to be, can I try? Thank you. Yeah, that sort of thing.
Apparently, YouTube will not allow the word cunt.
Has someone just read?
No. Apparently, YouTube is censoring the word cunt. We honestly live in some kind of horrible draconian.
Nice one, Jim.
Cunt.
I can't believe it.
Sidestep.
Right, so no, it's ridiculous because you can get up and say that you get up and spew a load of hatred. And
Yeah.
You can't show a nipple. I couldn't show Pixies Surfer Rosa. I'm doing 10 albums. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing, the 10 album
Fucking
thing.
that pissed me right off.
Yeah, I bet it did. Were we listening to that last track, boys?
Yeah.
Go on
In
then.
and out.
Go on then.
Have you ever been to the Berghain? It definitely would have. It made me think of what I imagined stuff would sound like, and I've never been. But it would sound sick played out really loud.
I would. That was nearly 4 minutes, man.
Yeah, go on, do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh no!
why?
Look
You
on the
reckon it's
actual
gonna go somewhere?
website. Look, you've got it turned down on the website. Turn it up on the website.
Where?
At the bottom of the screen.
Honestly,
Is that loud?
they're getting it loud there, trust me.
Oh.
I can turn it up here.
Yeah.
For me?
There have to be.
So again, it's that kind of muddy, boxy sound again.
Yes, yes. For me, it's like it's like touching a 5. Needs some EQ work.
Yeah.
Way too minimal. But again, if that's the kind of thing you're going for, please don't take my comments to heart, because if that's what you're going for, then,
If you're using samples and you're manipulating, changing them up a little with effects, that was too hard to say, then it might be that you're just taking more away than you realise because of the fact that you're perceiving the sound changing over time as opposed to instantly. Like, just go on to that after you put everything on, put another EQ and boost stuff, or do a saturator at that point or something. No, boost it. Highs, boost, please.
Is that to clean it up as well?
It's kind of no, not really.
Okay.
No.
Saturation and clean things. It kind of
Adds
to it.
It adds harmonics.
Okay.
Basically, it's a form of distortion.
Okay.
like gain,
Yeah, that's good.
but to specific areas.
Yeah, so
especially
it has a
Ableton.
bias, it has a bit of an EQ in it, so usually if you get a good saturation unit, it'll have a bias, bass, middle, top, full.
I think that last track needed cleaning. Anyway, up next, Brendan Anderson. Pay attention. 2020 RGGB URL2. I get the feeling he's doing all this on a drum brute.
Really?
Yes, I believe so. Wow, well, what a wonderful society we live in where you can't swear on... Let me try that. Did mine work? Papa Dumb Tech says saturation for the win. I use it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think I do.
Because you're smart.
Although I don't use it on things I use distortion on, which is pretty much everything, so actually I don't use saturation very much. And I tend to use a soft tip at the end for my own stuff.
Have you ever made a really
Mastering
crazy
stage.
effect?
I do like a little bit of squishy.
In a DAW, have you ever made a really crazy effect and then just had it as like a transient thing? So you automate overall envelope of that event, of that effect, to just from 0 to 100 for like a split second. Okay.
Well, only to create rhythmic sounds. So you do total square on-offs.
Yeah.
So like to accent a snare with stuff that's going on in the background of my track that you can't particularly hear at that point, I'll gate them through every time the snares hit. So they go
Yeah.
at set lengths like it as well. Like
And it can give it even some form of variation over it as well, so it sounds like it's like there's
But I
something
use it in
happening
a
to the
totally different
recording.
way from what you're sort of saying there.
I guess everybody would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we talking about different ways to do the same thing?
Yeah.
Honestly, man, I've been
Or
to so
using
many
the same thing
studios.
to do different ways.
Yeah.
Doing different, same technique.
There are no rules, people. There are no rules.
Just make it. That's the only rule.
Just make it.
Yeah, just make it.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing, but with either level or pan or
What's
a general rule rather than a whole bunch of effects. Although sometimes with effects like reverbs and stuff, it's nice just to have something triggering it for you. Especially if you're using a loop and you can't snap out all the snares.
I really like that. I'm
Onto a
giving it an
different
8.
channel.
Somebody said it sounds more like an Atmos track. Yes, and I agree. It reminded me of Bomb the Bass, old Bomb the Bass sort of stuff. I really, really like that kind of stuff. Moody, breakbeaty kind of stuff.
I was really enjoying that.
Yeah, I didn't want to turn it off.
It's like,
Yeah, it's perfect for what we're doing, just kind of chatting, in the background. It ticked over nicely and you can have a good little bump to it. Pip?
I think I would have noticed something I didn't like about it whilst listening to it, and I didn't notice anything I didn't like about it.
Very diplomatic. There, Pip. All right, okay, so Patrick has put 3 tracks in, which I think is a bit greedy, so we will spin on from that and go to Seth Ogden. Last time this dude put something in,
You could just give him like 10 seconds a track.
Last time this dude put something in, it was crazy. little drunken beat. Sounds more together. For the last track, I believe we're getting scores in. So David gave it a 7. Dalen says it's a bit empty, not bad. 7. Was a touch empty, I agree, but I kind of like that. With that, gave it a 7.8. Kazan gave it a 7. Papa Dom Tat gave it a 7. Simon Lewis gave it a 7. And Genocide gave it a 7. So,
7.
7's all round, like. Anyway, like I say, this is Seth Ogden.
You were so right about the trancey thing.
Tonight, yeah. Honestly, the threads just have a mind of their own.
How does that happen?
Hey?
Everyone just ends up putting in.
Well, I think it's because, like, you know, when you, like, over Christmas, I didn't expect anybody to produce anything. We got 57 tracks in the thread. I guess, like, the January lull is what we're hearing in music form, you know? It's just like tramadol to the ears.
Beginning of the year, guys, you don't want to blow your load straight away.
This is true. Fuzzy says Underwater Birds, and he is right.
Like Drexia, you know, there's this group from Chicago, like, back in, before I could even whistle. Yeah, it's definitely got that sort of vibe. If anyone else has ever listened to Drexia, say what they think. It's really weirdly spelled.
I'll send this to you.
Yeah.
You'll have to download it.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, it's uploaded now. Maybe he'll download it really quickly.
He will, because it's on Wi-Fi.
No, I'm on
the Wi-Fi app.
It's very noble of you.
I'm just really crap at publicising myself in general.
Oh, you sent it to them.
Times I've been on the show where I've had stuff I should have been publicised but completely forgot all about it.
Has anyone ever thought about getting somebody to do a for them?
Pop my ear and I know I can't. I know it won't do any good.
What should I do? Get some hot water in there, I guess. Maybe then somehow we'll get it out.
Can we do that live on air, please?
What? Hot water in my ear?
Yes.
I'll go put the kettle on.
Jim, you game?
No, definitely not.
Mean.
It's not a bad idea. It's just definitely not a good one.
Awesome.
I'm all for this.
But it's the... So I've sent 2, but it's not every time now, it's the other one.
Okay.
I don't quite know how I managed to send that.
Don't stop the track.
It's a bit floaty for me, this one.
Yeah.
I
Skip
appreciate
ahead
it.
just a tiny bit.
Okay. I believe it's live, so I can't give it any less than a 7. It's nice, trippy, sounds good. Not something I would seek out.
No, not me. I appreciate the live thing of it, but it's not. It's just that trancey thing for me. It's a personal preference thing.
I'd play this in a DJ set if I didn't have stage fright.
Nothing wrong with a bit of stage fright, keeps you on your toes. Okay, Fuzzy, you're up next. Last time you put in a track, it was fucking so distorted, mate. I'm hoping for big things. Not a pile of mud.
I'm looking at that sausagey waveform, thinking, but it's quite dynamic.
No,
this is some homemade sausage. Yeah, that's like what I'm getting at. It's very. Then again, is SoundCloud actually that good at showing you what there is?
Yes, it's fair representation. I will say, so far, Jim, this is much nicer than the last track you put in, my man.
I'm bobbing my head pretty much straight away on this.
Of the last track, I believe Max gives it a dreamy 7, Navat gives it a 9.
Of course, yeah, go for it, man.
Cheers.
Elvira says 7 like the underwater vibes.
Definitely underwater vibes. You know what, if I was going to drown, I definitely want to be listening to that piece of music.
David Johnson says raw beat. It's nice. It's much better than the last one you
about
played.
this one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, definitely raw. But you know what? It's not raw, so I can't actually enjoy the shuffle.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a shuffle in this, all over the track somehow. maybe it's the complexity of the percussion, but you've got
Nice one.
See, this is what I mean. Jim knows what he's doing. This is fuzzy.
Does that feel like a key change of some kind?
There was there, bass.
It's got dark. It's got really dark, guys.
Okay, it is really dark.
This is your story.
Turn your hats up.
Yes. Usually Jim's stuff is not that dark, but he's had a little kid recently, so this is obviously where his mind is at the moment.
Some of it's pretty dark.
Not quite this dark.
This is nice.
Kazan says 6, not my thing.
Kazan?
Played a wicked set.
Which is
Mad Hatter's Bubble Jump Mad Hatter's
I missed
techno
it.
party.
I missed
Played
it.
Fucking
I missed
wicked
it.
set over yesterday's room.
Yeah, I know, I missed it. We played on the open
Wicked,
mic, didn't we?
fucking brilliant. Oh, you got the room going though.
Jim, it's a little open and airy. I understand you're trying out some new material. It's a bit open, it's a bit airy, it's not grabbing me by the nuts. But it's got good elements.
All you really need to do with this is use some sort of side chaining and stuff to give those melody rhythms a little bit more movement, and bring your hats up and add some nice claps and mid-range percussion in there, you know, like distinct hits.
Jason Marsh says, started nice, then floundering. Yeah, I kind of agree. It needs to go somewhere. Although there's a break coming up, but you literally...
It's a live set.
It is a live set, yeah. Well, it's kind of hybrid live. Ableton and some bits and pieces, but I don't know what. Jim, I like that you're moving in a different direction. I get the feeling there's better to come from you, and I'm going to give you like a 6 on this one.
Yeah, it's kind of gone on a little bit
too long.
Yeah.
We're in for a little break. It's more of a little filter. I'm going to knock you on a bit, mate. And then cleans it right up. Yeah, weird experimental track. Go on, Jim, what are you saying?
Yeah, just like I'm not sure if that was actually like what he's doing is like doing like a piece and then another piece, and what he's done is extracted a piece of a live set there.
I believe so, maybe.
So maybe it would have made more sense to sort of like separate up the bits you're using in your live set, and when you want to do it as a tune, then just build on it. Just do some compositional work on it so it has a break of its own and stuff. But you don't necessarily need to do that within your live set if you're changing direction like that constantly. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
I want to know if he finds me on the Euro Facebook page, if he can send me that recording so I can have a go at doing an edit of it.
That's 2 tonight.
I just want to work. But I want to work on things I like, which is great, because, you know, I'm at this and it's like, I want to pick up some projects and everything that comes here is sick. So even if I say something weird about it, I think it's great.
Basically, Pip wants to do some collaboration work to kind of like up his profile. Absolutely no problem. Please, somebody out there, get in contact with Pip and
take him up on it.
Take him up on the offer, honestly.
Just don't take me up the arse.
Elvira's found the flamingo emoji and is happy about that. Sarah Alien says, volume fader automation is needed. It's all the same level over the track. Yeah, it's a live performance, and like I say, he's testing out some new stuff. It's hitting mid-range, I believe. Lost Preacher says 6.7 ketamine cats, and Genocide gives it a 7. It was low scoring, but simply because it was experimental rather than. You liking this? Well, I don't know.
Just wondering where it's going to go. How long is it?
5 minutes.
I had a feeling it was going to go there.
He had no lead into it though, which would have been.
No, there's this sort of stuff going on. I've been listening to a lot of music on Bandcamp. I'm just looking at it trying to think if this is one of the things that's been on this random best of. That's why I'm looking at it like this.
So you may have heard it.
Yeah, I think I might have done. That wasn't a surprise for me, you see, because feeling I've heard it and just sort of gone, yeah.
Dogma by ADKH. Not big enough piano.
From mine.
There's some feeling in it.
There is feeling in it.
It's just, it feels like it almost sounds sad. Like, this is someone who's going through some stuff. And it's the start of what is a release, actually. So you know what? If it's the start of the release, then I would like to listen to the entire release.
Well, we've given that. That's dark. Let's give it a listen to something in the middle.
No, go that far. Whoa. Anyone else just hear the
Exorcist.
Yeah. He said it. But
Jason Marsh says CJ Boland. Yeah, I agree. I get where you're coming from with that. Alvaro says not really into this. 6 for me.
a bit chin strokey, isn't it?
Yeah. I think you hit nail on the head there, yeah.
The chin strokey 6.
Hips film, the sleeve tattoo.
No. Student film soundtrack.
Yes, student film soundtrack.
But if I was a lecturer, which I'm not, then I would happily give you a passing grade.
Okay, so Dave is up next, but he's put 2 tracks in. Let's go with the first one he's put in.
Does anyone ever actually write anything about their tunes on?
Sometimes yes, but it gets over. Oh man, that can't be.
You've on what?
Yeah, let me try.
Oh no, did we just skip someone's track?
Not quite. It looked like an album.
You got to sign in for.
Yeah, I can't do Spotify.
We can't do Spotify, guys. Sorry, we're not going to give you your streams for the record label to see tonight.
Spotify?
Spotify.
Really?
Yeah. You can get stats on
Okay,
Spotify
let's just pick
as well.
the first track on the top. There we go.
Get stats on that, yeah.
It's the most recent. When did this come out? 1
month ago, yeah.
Okay.
Alternative rock.
I actually fucking love this already.
Snuff 2020.
Don't even talk over this. No. One of the best Slipknot songs. If you fuck this up, I'm gonna hate you forever.
If I just sort of like...
No, that's like, it's just like through something. Trapped out.
I'm not here.
It's trapped out.
Really happy to
This is that song.
sit for a night of trance and
Yeah, I'm really sorry, Jim.
chart music.
It's not chart music, it's like...
Fucking chart music. It's been a big hit for fucking Mariah Carey or someone.
Yep.
We want to be great ghostwriters in the charts. They've been like just jumping on a bandwagon and it's like, even stuff I do like it, it's got to be its own thing.
Anyone else think the verse was a good job?
And this just isn't. It's just so generic. It's like painful.
I really like the original song by Slipknot and...
Is it a cover?
Snuff, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Corey Taylor sings the original.
This is totally gone for a sound and got it, and it's just exactly what I really, really... Why? It's like Flog a Dead Horse. Do something to do.
Simon Lewis says, what the fuck?
I will give it a bit of appreciation for being a cover, because I do like an unusual cover.
Is this... Hang on. Scroll up and let's see this profile anyway. Hello and welcome. To my page, group son. They take it seriously. I respect them still then. Maybe this is a bit too serious. This is just a bit too serious. Market for this. Something that is already a very serious song.
It's a well serious song.
Really,
Yeah.
the wrong people here.
Yeah. Although Genocide's giving it an 8.
Oh, there's always one.
In the room, outside the room, there's possibly 2.
I reckon there's hundreds of thousands in that.
I am so biased. I am so biased.
Yeah, it's massive. Absolutely massive.
Huge. And I'm sorry, but synthwave is getting the same way. I'm getting to get to the point of I don't want to fucking hear the 80s. I don't want to rehear the 90s or the 2000s or the...
No, because
This was a very recent song.
Was it?
Yeah, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not really up on Slipknot.
Oh man.
Sorry, rant over.
That's fine. Dave says, for what it is as a cover, it gets an 8 from me. So, and Dave Johnson says, mocking mainstream music is a favourite pastime of mine. Jason Moss says, no thanks. Can I have my medicine now, please? Genocide says, well produced. It is very well produced. I think some of the elements are very, very overdone. You've got like Spanish kind of guitar in there, then you go rocky, and it's covering way too many elements. It sounds sibilants. Right. Oh, sibilants. Okay.
Maybe he's young. She's young, they're young. I mean, whoever made this, maybe you're young.
Michael Bass says she has a nice voice. She's delivering. Yeah, absolutely. What they're doing it well. It's just you're throwing out a vegetarian sausage at dogs.
Is it produced by
something like this? There was no need to sort of squash the shit out of it so much either. There really wasn't.
Okay.
Because it's like there's a lot of detail being lost there, and all for the sake of making it conform to this fucking sausage sound.
Let's also think about one thing though. That song is making us talk about it a lot.
A lot.
Yeah. So you've definitely got some talent there for getting people's attention, man.
No, I'm really sorry. Yeah, I'm not sorry. What the fuck am I sorry for?
Do you know what? I'm gonna offer pseudo career advice to this random stranger anyway, and just say to you, like, learn to fuck about with an MPC like properly, not just triggering it through the computer, playing one live, and see if you can get some gigs doing shit like that. Then you'd probably be able to get a lot of gigs doing shit like that, man.
Yeah, with that singer, absolutely.
Or even get rights from the singer to use their voice live.
I think it's unfair for me to put a mark on it, because like, for personal preference, it's somewhere like a 3, which is really dire, but like for production and stuff, you're on point, so like an 8 for production comfortably.
I give it 555 out of 666 fucking million. I'm so biased though, but Slipknot was a wicked band, and that's
Was?
I don't follow them anymore.
Everybody's just realised that it was a remix. Oh shit, is this Snuff? Well spotted, whoever said it. It was Pip.
I didn't realise I was boring.
Who said that? Oh, right. Okay, oh, this is Dylan's. He's commenting a lot. I don't know if he's still here.
I'm not going to stay and watch your track.
Yeah, he is here.
Oh, good. Thanks, man.
It's tracks, I don't really like it, but sound difference.
In the last track.
So everything, you know, like the last 3 tracks, listen to that.
There's some like Night Rider sync going on in the background.
It's nice
I don't know if anyone else is, if I do. Yeah.
That kick's ridiculous.
It's so hard to open that previous track with musicality to this though.
Yeah.
That's so high pitched. Yeah. Wondering what it would sound like on a riff. It's just so chesty.
That's not bad.
It's really quite stressful, I think.
Saturday says nice, love this. Fuzzy says nice bassing. Is that even a word? It's not.
I like the bassing.
I like the bassing.
Bassing?
Is that the kitchen bassing?
I can't do an Australian accent now.
Bassing.
Jesus.
Michael Bass giving it a 9 already. It's a bit repetitive for me.
Yeah,
especially after the last thing you've heard as well. But do you know what? As a listener, I want to hear stuff and then another stuff and then more another stuff and loads of other different things.
Are we a bit ADHD?
Very. Give me more different things.
No more transfer, please.
Well, we're into the last 10 tracks. We're into the last 10 tracks.
Noise. No, this is the last trance track, alright? They're just going to get skipped.
They're just going to get skipped. We're under the scavenger. Any more trance tracks?
More trance. Oh, we need time. Time, that's what it is. It's the time.
We are 20 to 10 to 9, so we're doing alright for time.
Why do I feel like we've been here for hours?
Just because it's trance, Jim.
Yeah.
And literally, the entrance to the show was a fucking nightmare. Yes, bit samey. You got some nice. It's got bass, like you say. The kick's pretty good. I'm not digging it. It's somewhere near like a 6.5 for me, though. What is this? Ideals. Kev, what do you?
Sorry,
It's not
go
one
on.
sort of thing.
Go on, trance. Wait, okay. Let's have a look at the tags he's put in it. Can you read them out?
Yeah, acid, psychedelic trance, psy, dance, trippy, happy, techno.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a bit too samey for me.
Vibe. Is one of them Vibe? Alright, next track.
Vibe.
Vibe.
Yeah, it's just a touch samey for me. I can't remember what I scored it, but that's where I'm going to score it.
A touch samey.
That's what I scored samey. Tune in to see the Scavengers bottom. Oh, yeah. And Pip poking out of it.
Wait.
Okay, that was Yanette I'm not even going to go with that last name. That was whoever that was. Bit too samey for me. Jim?
Trance.
Sit too baby for me.
Okay, next up we have... I'm not even going to pronounce that. You guys can read it. There you go.
Back in Time by...
Okilinogai.
I need to stop masturbating. I can't read that from here.
Okinologi.
Okinologi.
Yeah, are you?
Okini? Okay.
It's 3 minutes, so we're going to play the
It's
whole
exactly
thing.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
Banging. I'm looking forward to seeing what this is, although... And I'm sure these are very nice pads. I don't want to talk over them too much. Sorry. But the track possibly could have been compressed across the whole thing, looking at it as a waveform.
This one.
No,
Yeah.
they're really loud noises. It's a really quiet noise.
Last track's getting lovely scores.
What's everyone saying?
Elvira says, I like the energetic vibe, putting down 8 cats. Sour Alien says, yeah, it's not moved on, whereas Lost Preacher says, staying at a 9.2. Papa Dom Tech says, I may have to mull it over. What weird collection of tracks tonight.
What weird
It's
collection
mostly
of
been
people.
trance.
And this is uber ambient.
They could go in the middle of a trance set.
I'm trying to see what his name is.
Oh,
Okilinogi.
His name is not that.
My word.
oh there we go.
Push.
Look,
Pierce Das.
look, Pierrot, that's
This is definitely a first timer for this guy.
dancing to your song.
Now that says 7 for the last one, and Dylan gives us a load of hearts. No problem, fella. Sounds like he could do with some vocals. Jimmy lost with thought.
Yeah, it kind of needs something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those ones where you can just take some philosophical interview of Alan Watts and put it over the top. Yeah.
It works. Go on then, Jim, say something about it. You look puzzled the whole way through.
Yeah, I was trying to decide whether it was going to end up as a telephone waiting tune
Oh.
or not. It just
Did
had
it?
that kind of
Feel.
MIDI feel, if you know what I mean.
Pip?
I don't know.
You make a good point. There was a sort of robotic sense to the whole composition. So maybe like look into more complex patterns.
Michael Baff says this is kind of sultry, needs a woman singing. Yeah, I agree.
We, the masters of the Spiral Nebula Ghana, have been observing your actions.
I know the anime that this sample is from.
I
I was watching it the other night.
What is it?
most other areas of the universe.
Gurren Lagann?
We have therefore set up quarantine measures to
Yeah,
ensure
you said it like we should know.
contamination shall not be allowed to spread.
I think it's been.
We shall frustrate your every attempt in the future.
This is
as we have
Glowbox.
those
Ori
in the
versus
past.
Glowbox, the Sigma
Knowing that
barrier.
hercules are equipped
Go
with
a
rudimentary
trance.
reflex type
Let's-
intelligence.
Yeah, more trance, Jim. You picked a good one to come in on.
Turn
it up,
guys. I might have to go off camera again.
Jenna Slow says, nice chill track,
Got beer.
7.5. Should have got beer.
Yeah, it's the answer to everything.
You got a beer?
No, I haven't.
Oh. That was a bit of a letdown. No.
Said I should have got beer.
Well,
Reminds me of John the Dentist. Way back in the day. Matthias Sucker says, nice sample. It's really not my thing.
It's very,
Euro.
no, just
Southeast Asia.
It's being quite good. Distinctly lacked the Goa sound. Resisted it for quite a long time.
Maybe it's bringing it in.
basically.
Maybe it's bringing
That
it
was
in.
that spelt. This spelt the end of me being translated.
I never liked. I'm going to knock it on a bit. It's a 10-minute track.
Don't share, please. Why is he written? No, I don't know if anyone else can see it because of the way that the little box with us all, you know, in this thing, you know, this bit. It says demo track. Don't share, please. Well, now that you've asked us not to.
Yeah, we may end up doing it. It's a very standard trance track
From about 20 years ago.
Hey,
This is
maybe they made it 20 years ago.
harsh about it, but it really is.
Please keep putting the trance tracks in. You're just going to send him over the fucking edge.
I feel sorry for everyone else who actually has a trance on tonight.
Yeah, really do. Jim, that's a terrible part.
You know what I mean? It's not like any of them are trying to impress me anyway. Why would they?
No, this is true.
Some people might just be very,
Just go so fucking hot. I know, anyway.
some people might be really susceptible to your opinion right now.
You need to change your minds. Max says 9 out of 10. Condiments says 8.5. Michael Babb says 8.5 as well. And the bat says a lot of tracks tonight. Yeah, fucking truckloads of it.
You're not writing for yourself.
What's the point?
Yeah.
What is the point?
If you can't listen to anything you've done, yeah, and genuinely fucking get off on it, then why the fuck were you
We're up
doing
against
it?
a race of beings whose intelligence is as far as to
You want people to like you.
Yeah, it's sad,
That's
isn't it?
what's one of the
We have
bits.
choice
Sad,
to
that's
continue to
basically
exist under
money's
whatever
another
conditions
one.
they
I need
may
to
name
buy your shit.
for being exterminated.
It's proven it's already sold for millions, you know. If you can get on that bandwagon and do it,
Fucking get in there.
I mean, you've had an acid line that wouldn't have been there in most of the records that I had. At this point, when I was borderline, the rest of this track, the what's behind it, is exactly, could have been on any of the tip records from about 1997.
Someone who's put it up hopefully clear up the juice, not my boat, but deserves an 8. Exactly. I've always says, I like the blues. It's not good together, but again, it was a very trancey track from a very old age. Pip, you into old trance?
Might not have been old enough.
Passed you by.
I've been, yeah.
Regardless, I guess I'd like to ask you guys, compared to what you would have heard then, how does it shape up in comparison?
Same, but with a bit of a crisper sound because it's not coming off an old-fashioned production.
Yep. You just brought it up to date.
Yeah.
Not quite like...
Not like he's done anything with it. When I say you've brought something up to date, you've modernised it. I mean,
You sounded it out.
you've also, you know, like people require a bit more from their music. You know, now dance music's maturing.
Yeah.
You know, people want a little bit something more in it. They want something to get lost in. I suppose because it's dance music.
It
they want
takes a
something to
little
get
bit
lost
of
in.
balls to make something that is just one instance.
It's really, the thing is, right, to get genuinely lost in something is what we as the underground are genuinely trying to do.
Yeah.
Whereas the people that are doing this commercially, that's not what they're trying to do at all. They're just trying to make money. And when you start chasing after that sound, for me, it's just like, it's an automatic drop
listen to a shitload of
This has
everything.
got something, you know what I mean? It's not as well produced, but
No, it's not. But it's definitely
got
It
its
didn't
own.
hang about, did it? It didn't hang about when it started.
No, it keeps. This is like,
yeah.
this has got something about it, though.
Reminds me of
I'd speed it up, but
I quite like the pace.
yeah.
And I'd say, yeah, I actually, a little bit of techno, I would say, yeah. Fucking yeah.
Good old fashioned, classic sample right there.
That's a techno.
Yeah.
Mike Brennan says, not really feeling it tonight. Track of the night for me was the Slipknot cover. I agree with you, Michael. But, you know, we do 52 shows a year. Some of them are not going to be amazing. But those remind me of it's not great. It's about a 7.
You're rinsing that sample as well now.
Yeah. To death.
Maybe start fucking with like a ping pong delay on it or something. That'd have been cool.
Gradually fuck with it.
I can't say that though. Fuck this Robot League is a fucking cool name for a band. That makes me actually know. Yeah, it's better again.
Yeah, I like the chordy bit once it started going wrong. I thought it was just going to be cheese for a moment, and it's like, actually, yeah, go on.
Seb says, love this track. Randy gives it a yes, 8+. Genocide says, loving this, 9.5, best track so far. Yeah, I agree. It's got energy. Michael says, disturbingly hypnotic. It is. And that's at old times. Right, we've got half an hour left. We're going to spit something like that.
I'd happily be lost off my nuts in this. In a crowd of strangers, just like looking around like, where is everybody and why am I having so much fun? 3, 4.
Yeah, solid 8.
Yeah.
Elements I'm not massively keen on, but other than that, I quite like it.
Really done something with that vocal sample all the way through. Like, really played with that.
You could have mangled it.
Yeah.
Pip, last words?
I had like a whole thing to say and now it's just, I've forgotten what I was going to say.
Hey! Welcome to the URL.
Okay, so moving swiftly on.
It banged. The track banged. Sorry.
Leo
Bang.
Kazmarek. Kazek. Restored Faith. 5-minute long track. Let me just see how many tracks we've got on the thread left.
Oh, Cash check. Catch it, turn it, wheel it, back it, to stop it, Daft Punk. This has got a bit of a Daft Punk vibe, actually. I mean, if they did everything on a tracker, I don't know if they did actually.
Oh, 6 left.
Huh.
I reckon I finished well on time. Excellent.
Quite liking this.
Yeah, it's a weird, funky track.
You remember Wazzo? Yeah.
Yes. I've done a remix to guys.
Yeah, no,
One of my fucking heroes.
Of course you remember. He did something with Boys Noise, I think. It was in Boys Noise called Handbrakes. This makes me think of that.
Yeah.
They did, what do they have, 2 EPs?
If you're talking wobbly bassline, then he is the man.
Yeah.
Analog and tape, real madness.
Yeah, just like little random mad
Do you hear that?
noises.
Hear that? No. Terry.
What did you do?
Terry's having a dream.
Chasing cats.
You've just made a little whimper.
We can't really move the camera without disturbing the camera.
No, unfortunately not.
In fact, he doesn't chase anything anymore. He's old, but you know.
If you had like a small mirror for doing the cocaine off of, you could hold it up to the camera and then people could see.
Give us your coat mirror.
Where's your makeup mirror?
Again.
You've got to have one to do those pigtails.
True. Graham
No, it's not
says, going to take every bit of advice I have been given on my track and use it for my next sub. I want more 5s and 4s. So he's working the other way around, trying to get worse over time. Love it. Also says this is rocking. Sour Alien says this is nice. It's got swing. I agree. Did we say it sounded like
it's got a nice construction. It's got good sound to it.
Solid, yeah, upper 8. Yeah, I agree. I was going to give it an 8 or 8. It's got good groove. It's got good fun. The sound's a little commercial. I don't think that's a bad thing.
Slaps my arse, mate.
Oh, I like it, Pep. So what we're saying is we'd like to see bouncy boobies in the video for this. Maybe that's just me.
Just fruit and vegetable moving up and down.
It's just got that little bit of
Cheese?
something that's going to stop it breaking into the pub scene.
That's a new one.
Just a little bit of something in there. It's going to stop it from breaking. It's got a little bit of a punky edge to it.
If this plays in a pub, then it's a good pub. Well, pub, no, definitely pub one.
Yeah, it's just those odd noises and glitches in there that it's still like...
I can see a lot of my younger friends really enjoying it.
Yeah, Jen says this is great. Yeah, absolutely. You're all nodding your head. Says it all.
It's Sunday morning free party music for the younger generation that are doing it now. And I've got nothing against what they're doing. I might not be that into their music and that, but I appreciate it.
I think that, like you said, Jim, well structured, possibly the nicest sounding track we've had in tonight. We were all bouncing to it. High 8s,
yeah, a little bit
808.
commercial, but how could you not bounce to it? You
Yeah,
know? Just
agreed.
riding that edge, still got a little bit of something for...
Yep.
That was my track of the night.
I was almost going to do it. I was almost going to gold button it and chuck it through.
Still at the last one.
Stole it from you.
Stole it!
You can have the next one.
I think we've got... Hey, wait, Dealings, we've already had your track. That's cheeky. Don't put in another one. Sure we have. Yeah, we have. I recognise the name.
Yeah, he's got some balls.
He's got some balls. And a third one from you. Brilliant. So we've got less tracks to put in. Oh, cool.
Oh, we've got a bit of Stevie.
We have got a bit of Stevie.
Stevie?
Prepare to chill.
Yes, prepared to chill. Stevie over in people, this is all live. He's got a monster studio with just some outrageous kit in it at the moment.
And a nice blue light as well. Show them the pictures, though.
Oh.
Right.
There we go. There's Stevie.
Doing his thing.
Looks like he's got some sort of shiny leather jacket on there.
Yeah. Like a techno Liberace. You shiny man. Without the video on, I feel like I can say absolutely.
We'll keep the video off a little while then.
Yeah. Play your techno in that blue light room. You dirty boy. Jimmy, how could you sleep it?
Roasting my nerves in.
Yeah. Right, I've got to find Jim's track, so you're going to have to look at us for a minute.
Oh, hello then.
Oh, no. It is usually me.
I was wondering if I could let that one off quietly.
No.
Really stinky and just sit there.
Didn't shit yourself.
Looking really pleased with myself. So finally I get revenge.
But come on, collateral damage. You've dragged me into this now.
It's not bad either.
Which one was it? Huh? Which one was it? Juice or every
Juicy. So, yeah, got asked to do a remix for a guy called Juicy, Jason David Taylor. I've only just literally met him. Turns out it's quite a big deal, so...
How do you mean exactly big deal?
Like, been on the scene for long enough to... I think the EP did well, yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Cool.
Really good producer, Jungle. So, not techno.
Do we ever hear from him at all? Is he here tonight?
No, hopefully I could put him onto the show, but I don't think he's about tonight anyway.
Well, if he's here or if he watches this at all in the future, like they do with those repeats on Dave, but you know, on the internet instead, because Dave...
I call this is Roadrunner by Stevie. It's good. That's the last track. Rolling along.
Into you.
Whoa, that was the wrong thing to do.
What?
Look at Facebook while this is going on now. That totally snatched me. I had so many notifications. It's silly.
to hurt being popular.
Jason David Taylor.
Jason David Taylor, if you're not watching this in the future, please stop him now. Stop him now.
Juice up to the C with a hyphen then E. And yeah, he knows, but he's been juicing for fucking years. What's he gonna do?
Make some more. Make some more.
Oh yeah, he's made enough.
Yeah, solid track, Stevie. Good acid line, sounds really nice. About 7.5 from me.
Juice E official. Spelt like. That.
If you got that.
That's on SoundCloud.
Go on then, Jim, say something about Stevie's track.
I'm liking this. I'd be bobbing along to this. It's a bit kind of just going on like usually his stuff's got
More.
intricate breakdowns and stuff in them, like where you're wondering how the fuck do you manage to do all that live?
Pip?
Can you turn off the camera again?
Yeah, okay. Go.
I'd give that a solid 6.9, yeah.
Let's see where that guy went.
I think Pip had a secret hard-on for that track. Okay, next up is Miles the Wolf.
Ooh. I know, I've listened to this.
It's a minute and 35 long, fella.
I listened to it a couple of times, it's so short. That artwork is mad, Miles. Please comment in the thread now or like.
He is there, Kazan.
Brilliant.
Where is that from?
Oh, hello. It's going to be loud as fuck.
Yeah.
That's it,
Look at that sausage. Squeezed that out fresh this morning. Oh.
It's like an underground sausage.
It is an underground sausage. Hess, if you can find the thread, mate, you can chuck it in. Literally, we've got like 3 tracks left. If you can find it, you can throw it in.
Are we like 10 past? 10 past 9?
Yeah. David Johnson says, like the grit and the acid line. Terry Oxby says, hey!
Hey! Hey! There we go, I just made a double cut.
Yeah, like what?
With his earphones back.
I was dreaming about pictures. Oh, you gotta see this poor dog.
Did you ask this guy a question? Did you ask Kazan 303 a question?
Where's the artwork from?
Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Sounds pleasant.
Sounds very pleasant.
Looks like he has a wicked, beautiful mind.
It's too short.
Don't tell him that.
It's very typically your sound, fella. Absolutely love your sound. Yeah, a little bit too short. Not marking a minute long track. Jim?
More hi-hats, more percussion.
It was only a minute long.
Yeah, but still.
More.
Yeah, more of it.
Pip?
Yeah.
Reverse it and upload it again and hand it in
I
for the
like
next
minute
URL.
ones. You forget this.
With a bunch of us talking over it. Anyway, up next is a little bit from The Weird Monkey. We have a 4-minute stint from The Weird Monkey.
So I'm saying this is a remix of a juicy tune, Crunch, that's coming out on a remix album soon, I believe. We're just waiting on remixes from Cervix, Stereo Nutter, and somebody else.
It's not used too much as an effect for crushing, but it's definitely not used too much.
Actually, bit crushing. Well, there is an original sample.
Tell me more.
This Reason.
You just put a message in.
Reason 10.
It's been retracted.
Gave it for free.
Why did you do that?
Automatic transformer.
Fucking hell, dude, is that bass heavy? Oh! Jesus Christ!
He's done it on purpose.
Nice.
Did you do this with Oliver at all?
No.
No, it sounds very much like something Oliver would do. Fuck me, that bass was insane. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to rein it in some. Yeah, he does that.
The dog's climbing in underneath the duvet.
Don't forget you are listening to the full quality master. Not digital, this is a 16-bit.
Ooh, that's cool. There's little incidental sound. That one, yeah.
Apparently it sounds like...
sounds very incidental. I like it.
Miles says, holy fatness. Yeah, agreed. Sounds like Dan Dormouse, US Breakcore. Yeah, is that a compliment? I believe it is, yeah. Jason Mars says, filthy 8. Seth says, oh, this is lovely. This is the Scavenger. This is the Weird Monkey. Scavenger.
My other musical moniker, Weird Monkey, remixing a Juicy track. You watch the stream back if you missed it. I've actually given you his SoundCloud.
Fuck.
But wicked jungle producer, been around for a long time.
That bass is just...
This will be coming out soon on a remix album featuring 6 remixes of the original tunes.
Filthy good. I'll give it a 9.
Thank you. It's a good cover from you.
I like it, I like it. Okay.
It's harder because he's in the room and I'm actually very shy.
Dave says, yes, give me this fatness, it's filthy, love break me. Oh, Fuzzy says air food. You schizophrenic bastard.
Didn't think it was going to stay still, did you?
No. Bass is just evil, man.
Jesus bass, you can blame him for that.
You got a bit
Jason
of dark
David
side,
Taylor's bass is dirty, horrible stuff.
You got a bit of dark side, haven't you?
Oh yeah, just a touch.
Yeah. I'd like to say I hide it well.
No.
Why?
That was
Why
the Weird
would you?
Monkey, aka Jimmy the Scavenger. I give it a 9. Pip.
You're a very talented man, and I actually am a big fan. So I'm finally going to say this. I'm really glad he's on the show this week because I am a fan of yours.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Nice one.
Seriously.
It's
Great
an
and
honour
happy
to get to listen to that.
vibes. That's how we do it.
I need to hear it louder.
This Audiomatic retro transformer thing they give you, it's just a gimmicky little box, but it does make some fucking mess with your noises.
You made it on?
It's really odd. It's like a combination of loads of different effects have been stuck into this box in presets.
Hang on.
This is Roger Jennings. I believe we're in for some sort of...
Nickelback.
Is this Nickelback?
Nickelback.
It is, isn't it?
It is. Off of Silver Side Up. That's right, I'm a Nickelback fan.
No! Pip! No, you're not serious.
We've got one song. 2 songs. We've got 2 songs.
No.
We've got 2 songs out of the
Catalogue.
bollocks. That have, the rest of the time, everyone's got 2 good songs at least.
What is that album cover?
It looks like some werewolfy type thing pulling something out of his butt. Let's
It looks
show you what
like
that is.
something out of
Twilight?
No, Dungeons and Dragons manual. That was fucking good. Okay, yeah, I know what this is now. This is a troll.
Hey, the Buff's in. Hey, Buff, how's it going, my love? Elvira of the last track says, this is a good wake-up call at 10:15 here in Holland. Nice mix-up from the tracks being played before. We are into the land of craziness right now.
This is a fucking mashup.
Yeah, it's psychedelic, techno, crazy rave. Shit your pants, this is crap.
Should have done that techno with a K.
I want some tranquilizers right now.
There's a big market for this kind of stuff, but it's got to be done well.
I actually would still dance to it, not realising what's going on until like this point in the song. They're like, wait.
What wasn't I listening to Nickelback?
Is he doing it live?
Unfinished. This was mainly just trying to make a mashup of tunes with a rave-ish beat behind it. Okay, well,
obviously.
But that's kind
Did you need to say that?
It's a bastard. It shouldn't live.
No,
It shouldn't live.
what have you done?
Yeah, you created a monster.
Anyone else ever play Devil May Cry? There were like some bosses in that game that were a little bit hideous. This is one of them.
I saw the manga, but never played the game.
Damn good.
It's just
Regardless.
should not be allowed, but you know it would be a hit with kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Dalen says fine track and gives it an 8. Fine track. Started off Nickelback.
It's fine, man. That's a fine track.
Right, as soon as you wanted to create a piece of shit, 9.
Don't actually. Yeah.
It is funny as fuck.
Oi, oi.
9.
And talk about hitting that fucking sound on the head.
Yeah, you definitely mashed a couple of tracks up. Sounded hideous. Well done. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. No, get off. That was Roger Jennings, people. Again, I believe that was just an...
Oh, I got mouse come back.
There we go.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's worth waiting for.
All fucking night.
Oh, fucking guy.
Thank you, Mal.
And unfortunately, he can't watch because he's at work.
I know.
Jason Martin says, not for me, 6. Nice groove, but bass drum sounds a bit dry. The whole track was a bit just fucking crackers.
Needed some of that.
What have you given us there? Is that a 4-minute track, mate?
Do you want to go ahead a little bit past this bit?
Getting there.
I kind of wish we'd skip that last bit. Really, why? Just felt like an intro for DJs.
Yeah, it is totally.
Yeah.
But don't worry, it's only a 4-minute track. We've only got 3 left. We are running. We've got 10 minutes left. Got enough time.
Okay.
And Matt hasn't put a track in for a little while, so, you know, let it play.
He's decent.
Most production's absolutely rocking.
For his, I like his stuff, yeah. And for his birthday, because his birthday on Facebook came up, I was like, I've just made this like 15-minute long thing, doing an idea jam on Ableton where I just fuck with things, and then record it for 15 minutes. And I was like, hey man, have this, it's your birthday. I hope he's used it.
Did you send him a single stamp? Yeah, excellent.
I was like, chop it up yourself, happy birthday. If you're feeling antisocial on your birthday, chop up this 15-minute piece of audio.
How many channels?
One! Just one. It's not a big deal.
Oh, I thought you stemmed it.
No. I tried to work with this. I like working with stems, but at the same time, I like to limit myself as much as possible when it comes to sound design. So I'll come from a single source and try and make stuff all new. Well, not always all new. Sometimes I'll swap up things that I've done before, just to try and give myself a fresh take still every time.
David Johnson says Germo techno beat family and gives it a 9. Yeah, well, he comes from Germany, so, you know, authentic German techno, no less.
Organic German techno. Available now.
Free range.
We use no GMOs. All our techno is reared outdoors.
Yeah.
All of our techno is reared outdoors and grass fed.
Dalen says whoosh, the bass on that is fine. Gives it an 8.5. Yeah, I think I'm about there at 8.5. It's a bit hypnotic. Max gives it a 9.
It does it well. It does it well. It does it very well. Very well.
Right. Stuff is coming up out of the background.
Teasing us with a clap.
Could do with a bit more. I understand what you're saying. It's bringing it in really slowly, and it is building up. It is coming there, but it sounds like it's doing the same thing for a bit too long for me.
It's one of those ones.
It's one of those ones, yeah.
Yeah, it wants you to go and buy that bottle of water from the fucking bar, you know. Sweaty fuck.
First it says, fuck, it's twice now. Perfect kick save. Oh, I'm glad we've got 2 tracks left. I think Miles Wolf has tried to sneak in one.
I'm going to sneak in one.
Looks like we're going maybe 2 minutes over time. Man, I'm going to give you an 8 on that one. Got a bit samey towards the end, but I understand why he did it. Okay, so we have Daniel Baphomet.
Fucking amazing.
No, we played this one, fella. I'm sure we did.
No, we didn't.
Very quiet.
Did we play this one?
I'm not sure.
Or have I got bad short-term memory? He's getting into it. Is he shirtless?
Yeah, it does look it.
Alright, man. Get an under show.
It's a link. And it's 1 minute, 14 seconds.
Oh, excellent.
To say what I was saying about doing a track in a minute.
Yeah. And that's the whole track.
Oh,
Big sign there, fella.
Rude.
He's definitely got his shirt off.
I saw his belly button.
Yeah, definitely got his shirt off.
Got a deep belly button.
Really need to turn that acid line up.
Really needs to cover his belly button.
There's a theme over here. I believe he's using a circuit, a microcorg. No, wait, hold on. No, that's the TD3. Yeah. And a circuit. Not bad for the
Is there
very...
reverb on that thing, or is it actually recording? There's reverb on that wobbly bubbly synth, you know?
Quite possibly. I'm not too sure this is iRigged or whether it's been recorded through speakers. Nice little jam. Feels like a noodle though.
Yes, this is a noodle.
Yes, this is a noodle. It needs a tiny bit more structure and it'd be a track. Come on, Jim, I'm confused about the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm not liking that. Just say less on the filter.
Okay. The problem with the circuit is it's fucking... It's so random. There's no each patch will have a different set of parameters. It's just ridiculous.
Baphomet's not posted before, has it?
I don't think so. It's Daniel Baphomet. We've met him in Belgium.
Nice guy.
Yeah. Didn't speak much English when he was very drunk.
Sounds like a nice guy. Oh, I like this bit.
Michael says, enjoying the synth sounds, 8 out of 10. David Johnson says, yes to that beat. Graham Lee says, it needs a lead line. That is a lead line, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a fucking lead. What are you talking about?
You tell him, Pep.
Does he mean
Start a fight.
What does he want? Fucking like 8-bar harmony? It's fucking techno, man. Doesn't have to have that, it can. Well, that was some cool stuff.
That just sat there now for a long time as well.
Yeah,
Don't forget your acid box, mate.
Yeah. You got to keep moving things around. It's a bit sporadic. It's a bit chaotic. It feels like a noodle rather than a track, but you have lovely elements there of the track.
Yeah.
You know. A little bit more sequence into it. A little bit of an idea of where you want bits and pieces to come in. Less noodle, and you're onto a winner. I'm going to give you a 7. Jim?
Yeah, and I'm just finding out how to forgive you for just leaving the acid box running
Just
like
keep
that.
going, yeah.
Oh, right.
There's some things. Pip, you a thing?
Open the fucking window if you're hot. But double T. Don't get your arse out next time, please. And yeah, make more of this. You've obviously got a lot of love for this because
What's going on? Just
Yeah.
sort it all out a bit and.
do it every day. Like wait as soon as you wake up, just make loads of whatever stuff. If it's after 9 o'clock, where's everyone going to complain about? They should be up for like 3 hours ago.
Wise words from Pip there.
I wake up early every day. Except for days when I don't have to do anything because I've done loads of stuff because I'm really fucking productive.
We push Pip's buttons here at the moment.
Apply yourself in life.
Right, I believe Jim, you sent me a track, Jim? You did, didn't you? You sent me a link. Okay, this is a slightly longer version of Mars's track and it's got a video with it. So
Oh, okay.
let's just skip on to like a minute in. It's 8 minutes long. There we go.
So that was a preview.
It was, and then it looks like he's finished the track in and given it a video.
Oh, okay. I was about to call him a cock tease. Good choice on the video. I could watch this on a fucking projector. Majority of my asymmetry. We're all watching it. It's nice. Yeah.
Sucked in, I believe is the word you're looking for.
Oh no.
Right, whoa. Remix, it's a remix. Live, internet, mixed down. I've only done that once and got away with it. Massive track. Yes. Oh shit. It's sounding really good.
No, just, you know what you should do? You should break into a house party. If they're on a laptop, take the piss out of them for being on a laptop and just go onto YouTube mix and get party.
I know people who do this. Dave says, yes, this is what I was waiting for. Doing the 10 from the start. This is Master Wolf stuff. Cat out 303. If you like it, go and check out his SoundCloud.
Very talented.
Dylan says, yeah, I hot Miles.
Me too.
There's some love going on.
Especially for Mars.
Right, we are into the last track of the evening. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. Thank my co-host, Jimmy Scab. I'll do that again, Jim. That's right, we can edit this in post. I want to thank my co-host this evening, Jimmy Scavenger. So that's just a fluster club. And my guest, Pip, from travelling all the way from London down to do this nonsense.
Mark gave me loads of coffee today.
Whilst we sat here and tried to get Ableton right, and it didn't happen.
Don't remind me about it.
We tried.
We were trying to get 3 MX1s to talk to Ableton, like as interfaces, basically, as audio interfaces.
1, no problem.
Yeah.
3, not happening.
And then I reckon it's to do with the USB bus you got. You need a powered one.
I'm going to see if they found a difference.
But that's
Anyway.
yes.
Well, they all have to have different names or being on one device.
We did try.
Yeah, we tried the Active device. I couldn't get it to work.
Bother, not without
People were telling us online, like, don't fucking bother.
And run that makes it a little bit better and a little bit easier.
Oh, Mark, I was going to ask you to skip ahead to like 5/8 along the way of that.
I've lost it now.
Now?
Yeah, I've lost it now.
He
It's
says
gone.
he's lost it now.
That was Miles the Wolf, people. We have come to the end of the show, so I am going to leave you with a bit of the Scavenger. Thank you very much, and we will see you next week for more craziness where I don't even know where we'll be or who we'll be doing it with or from or whatever. Anyway, catch you later, people.
Does the music say bro step?
Start your summer from Bristol Airport with TUI and enjoy up to £200 off per booking. You can choose from over 35 dream destinations, including Florida, Turkey, and the Balearics. Book online today or visit your local TUI store. At TUI, we cross the T's, dot the I's, and put you in the middle. At all protected. Selected holidays from May 2020. Offer available for a limited time and subject to availability. Minimum spend. T's and C's apply. See website for details.